Come on. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust update video. Update, or should I say Q&A? I think I'm gonna call this probably like a update slash Q&A. Ooh, I think we won some money right there. Oh, we did. Let's go. 500 scrap. But yes, guys. So we're gonna start up this video by asking a couple of questions. I know that a lot of you have been on the comment section down below asking me a lot of questions and everything, so we're gonna address some of them, not all of them, on this video. And if you guys kind of like this style of video, then let me know, and I'll probably do it a little bit more frequent. Now, before we get this video started, my name is BioLazer. I will be your host for today's video. I am part of the Boyfriend Squad that is made up of Jade Monkey from Jade Monkey channel and Razor2 from Razor2 channel. Make sure to go subscribe to them. Their channel links are always down in the description down below. So if you guys don't know, the Boyfriend Squad, or all of us together as members, we've actually been talking back and forth with Pedro. If you guys don't know who Pedro is, he's the one that runs the Twitter, and he's the one that has been like updating the vlogs on the Rust on Console website. I wouldn't say, I don't know if he's a deb. I don't want to start saying that he's a deb, but he's not. But I do know that he's been so far the person, the face, the one that has been representing and kind of communicating back and forth with the community. Now, a lot of you might know him from the Discord because he kind of talks to everybody in the Discord. If you are in the closed beta. So I decided to message him and I said, Pedro, we should have you on one of our update videos, almost like a Q&A to hype up the game a little bit more for this coming weeks. Now, I also told him, that I would love to show that, how responsive and how great they've been with the community and everything. And on top of that, I said, on top of that, I think it would be the best way to go about this would be for me to like write down the questions, send him a script, on like the questions that I'm gonna ask him, and then for him to kind of like, I wouldn't say proofread it, but kind of go up to his team and tell him if he's okay to talk about this. Remember, a lot of this stuff is NDA, so it's behind the curtain. We really are not supposed to talk about it, and the game is still not even in beta access yet. Probably in the next couple of weeks it will be, but right now the game is not out yet. So I know that he has to probably run a couple of things by his team to see if he could disclose some information or not. And then he decided to answer. Says that's not a bad idea. I need permission from my team to do something like that. This week is going to be complicated because of the holidays, but I'll try to do something next week. I promise that I will make it happen, or I will happen though. Now, this is great because this just shows you what kind of company Double 11 is, or at least what kind of person Pedro is. He's very communicative, and I like that. I like that he gets back to people. I like the fact that they've been so far very vocal and not gone radio silent like most other companies have. Now, one of the questions that I did ask Pedro, I was like, one of the frequent questions that you guys ask, this is more directed towards like the PlayStation community. I know somebody told me he was like, hey man, I bought the pre game or the pre access beta. I bought the game, I pre-ordered it, but like I can't download it. Unlike Xbox that is able to download the game, I am not able to download it. Pedro answered this by saying, hey man, this problem should resolve itself. However, if it is still a thing when beta does release, just hit him up on the DMs and he will be able to help you guys out with this. In order for you guys to, I would say, to best communicate with him, would be to make sure to go follow him on Twitter, and that way you guys will be able to have a direct line to him, and then he'll be able to help you out, or as fast as he can. He has a lot of going on. He has to talk to multiple people, so kind of have be mindful of this. Now, another thing that I found interesting is that I remember we brought it up to Pedro saying, we've been hearing a lot of things about like, this game is pay to win and stuff like that. Like, we don't agree with it and stuff like that. And then we told him, I was like, if you don't believe us, check out a couple of our videos that we posted. So he decided to answer saying, I just watched your video, Jade. You guys are savage. Thank you for clearing that out, by the way. We updated the frequently asked questions just to clear out some stuff. I was about to comment that in your video, but I don't want to make it look like I was going against you. So I just put it here instead. So this is kind of cool. He's a good dude. He didn't want to, kind of like contradict anybody. And now, one of the most frequently asked questions that obviously, with this whole pay to win John thing that was going on, it says, will my progress be wiped after 3 days of early game access? Now, if you guys don't know, early game access is going to be given to those people that bought the deluxe version or the ultimate version. If you bought just the standard version, you will not be having beta access and you will not be having a 3-day early access. Now, the answer to this question is going to be no. You will get to keep your progress. The pre order service will be open for everyone to join after the 3-day early game access. We will also be releasing new servers day one for those of you who would like a fresh experience. This is kind of cool, and I'll go into this in a second. He follows it up by saying, so basically, if people don't want the 3-day early game access, they can still start a new server once they get access to the game on day one. Now, this is why I say that sometimes it's better not to jump the gun and anything, because they answer right there. For those of you that were kind of coming up to my channel and then commented saying, "Oh, I think this is gonna be pay to win because of the fact that like, why do I have to pay a little bit more to get a game access? I think this is a little game breaking. I think this is a little, jumping the gun." Once again, I addressed that in the video. I said I don't think it's game breaking at all. But I mean, they're giving you the opportunities. Like, hey, bro, we understand. Like, if you don't want to pay extra to have 3-day early game access, you don't have to. You don't have to join that specific server. You could join servers that are way separate from the early game access. That doesn't mean you don't have you know, access to the fact of being able to join the servers, the people that had a 3-day head start. You'll be able to join your own server, or if you want to go compete against the people that have already been a little bit established, then you're more than welcome. In my opinion, I will go to the people where the people already been built. That way, I could try to snowball and try to get guns and stuff like that because I know people have already been doing the farming and there. And I might catch somebody slipping. I always thought that was cool. But for those of you that are new, I can understand how you want to get started and stuff like that. If you don't know how to play Rust and things like that, maybe this is not something you want to do. Now, with that said, I think this is pretty cool. I also think that it was pretty cool for them giving me an opportunity to be able to give away some of the keys. If you guys don't know, on my last video, I said that yes, I will be hosting a giveaway when it comes down to keys for the closed beta. Now, it was awesome that they extended the beta for an extra week, and now I'm going to be able to give away access to that beta. Now, of course, there's going to come with NDA rules. You can't stream it, record it, screenshot, things like that. So, of course, that's going to be something that we're going to talk about in a separate video. I'll probably make a separate video where I'm going to explain the rules and how the beta is going to work, or how the giveaway, I should say, is going to work for the closed beta and things like that. I might just do a live stream and then just have you guys come in, and then we'll just kind of like roll the dice, and whoever wins gets the beta key, and then I would just DM you guys. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. But of course, I'm gonna have to explain to you guys all the rules and everything on how this is gonna work. Now, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to have something like this more often, make sure to comment down below your questions. Of course, if the questions are not breaking the NDA rules, I will keep them there. If they are breaking the NDA rules, I will be deleting those comments because I don't want you guys to get banned. I know you guys are asking, and you guys are like interested. You're like, hey man, I want this question. I will delete it. Don't worry. I will still keep the question because I will kind of ask Pedro. I'm like, hey, would you be able to answer this? And let's see if we could get him on board. See if he could, I don't want to say interview, but kind of do a Q&A before, like, before the beta comes out, and see what kind of answers can we get, because I'm pumped. I know you guys are pumping my channel to see this game. And without making this video too long, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to hit that like button if you like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. And make sure to hit that notification bell button to be notified whenever I post another video or a live stream. I mean, it's benefiting you guys now because with this giveaway coming around the block, you guys definitely don't want to miss this opportunity. You get to play the closed beta. If you are on the fence about if you should buy it or not, maybe this is an opportunity where you could win and get in there and be able to play the game and know, okay, maybe this is something I want to buy, or maybe this is not my type of play style. But I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody who has played the beta have all bought the game, so that tells you something. Now, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.